What's up, people? It's been quite a while since we've actually started a new visual novel. That's because the month of March wasn't actually that eventful in terms of new releases, and I gotta be a bit more pickier as well with the ones that I'm playing, unfortunately. But this is one that I have been looking forward to for quite a while already, Miniature Garden, and it just got released earlier today. Check it out on Steam if you want to play it yourself. Link will be down in the description below. And by the way, talking about Steam, actually starting today as well, is actually some sort of anime sale. If I'm pretty sure it was some sort of anime sale, to the point where they're actually selling anime on Steam itself, like the new season of I saw Relife on there, Berserk, ReZero. I saw a bunch of other animes there, Bungo Stray Dogs. So yeah, if it's basically a new platform where you can consume more anime as well. So, you know, besides Crunchyroll, you now got Steam as well and a bunch of others. So the more the merrier, right? The more places we can get our anime and get our weeb on, the better. And there are also a bunch of other visual novels, anime-esque games that are on sale. I don't know if it's like a weekend or only or an entire week when this sale is gonna last for, but I recommend checking it out. There are a bunch of cool stuff on sale, so now's the time to buy some if you wanna do that. But on to the game that we're going to be playing right now. This one is called Miniature Garden. Now this is sort of a more darker mystery visual novel. It's been quite a while since we've played one of those, so I'm really looking forward to this. So without further ado, I think we are just gonna start this one. Let's go. I stood in crimson. The girl's words resounded in my young ears. She whispering that in my ear? That's actually kind of creepy if a little girl who's apparently holding onto a doll is whispering in your ear, "It's gonna be alright. I'm not gonna kill you. It'll be alright." Yet crimson continued to spread, completely ignoring the whimpering filling the room. The girl, whose eyes were just as crimson, continued to whisper in a gentle voice. What? Yeah, it's alright. She's just gonna kill everyone. Damn. The girl continued to cry, clutching tightly onto the doll in her arms. An inexplicable sin. One too heavy for a little girl to bear alone. Yeah, fucking murder. Those irresponsible words would remain forever frozen in my ears. pain in the neck.
20回目
My dependable childhood friend took care to count the exact number of signs I had released today. 20 already and it's still the morning? I mean, our cultural festival always means just listening to the principal babble on for half an hour, then messing around for a bit. And that's it. Everyone even goes home early. So why is there like a million things we've gotta prepare before it?
別に多くないよ。やっちゃんが怠慢なの。
A little bit. I'm not lazy. And please don't call me that.
Yasun?
Mr. Yasu? I'm not a mister yet. That sounds even worse. I directed my eyes to the friend that just appeared out of the corridor.
Yasunari. Ayana-chanと一緒にあっちのプリント整理手伝ってくれってさ。
Paperwork? Why me?
暇そうだったからじゃない?
Are you kidding me? I got a lot of shit better to do than that, okay? I can't name any right now, but there must be something. I don't know who thought that, but they must be blind, exactly. Look at me, just, you know, playing with my pencil. It's much more useful. I was literally in the middle of another task.
そんなこと言わずに頼られてる証拠だよ。
That doesn't make me happy in the slightest. Yeah, I'd rather have people not depend on me. But I guess I had no other choice. I hurried to get this task out of the way for now. What a pain in the neck.
21回目
21? God. Let's go take care of that crap, Ayana.
はいはいさ
安成は働き者だな。指示した甲斐があったわ。
Yay. I hope you get run over by a truck. Wow. He kinda deserves it though, to be honest.
準備会の人だったっけ
Orimoto? Ayana addressed me as we started sorting the papers. I think so.
いいね頼りにされてるね
I wish they didn't.
そんなこと言ってやることはちゃんとやるんだから
I can't help it. I mean, doesn't it feel, you know, wrong to leave things unfinished?
昔からそうだったっけ
Wasn't I? Before. The air between us grew heavier with a mere mention of the word before. Sakura Ayana has been my friend since kindergarten, but her memories are not complete. Uh-oh. I don't remember how it happened, but everything from lower elementary school grades and before vanished clean from her mind. Oh god, please not another amnesia story. Please, there better be a fucking good reason for this. Like, maybe this girl is the little girl that we saw in the very beginning that killed someone, you know? Right? Because that little girl mentioned Yasu, and I'm pretty sure she mentioned or called us Yasu as well. So maybe that's the same girl, and she killed someone for us apparently? And that's, you know, obviously it's a very traumatic experience for a little girl, a child. So she blocked that out of her memory. At least that would be a valid reason for a person to sort of have quote-unquote amnesia. Because I really, really hate that cliche in stories.
そうだ
But if there's a good reason for it, then I can at least accept it. Probably sensing a potential drop in the mood, Ayane changed the subject with a cheerful voice.
ねえねえ安成は七不思議知ってたっけ
7 mysteries? The 7 mysteries? Is winding up dead the day after the miniature festival one of those?
その言い方くだらないって思ってる
I'm always skeptical. I think it's good to have a healthy dose of skepticism. Of course I don't. It's
わ
ridiculous.
かんないよ火のないところに煙は立たないって言うし
Maybe, but people also make stuff up. You actually want that to be real? People dying and all?
それは確かにいい七不思議じゃないけど
I bet we just have a serial killer fan in school who spreads those rumors.
ロマンないな
Spirit for fun? We were almost done with the papers before I'd realized. I glanced at the clock to see that it was almost time to call it a day.
私楽しみだったんだみんなとうるさい
Is it really something to get so worked up over?
だって普通の学園祭とは違うでしょ。学校独自の催しってなんかワクワクしない？
How is it different though? Like, is everything tiny, considering it's a miniature festival, right? Haha. The reason you enrolled here was something similar too, right? You thought Miniature Garden would be a cool place to hang out at, or something like that.
だってせっかく人生で一度だけ通うならこだわりたいもん。
Well, not that I'm one to talk. Attending the exact same place.
安成は滑り止めだったもんね。
Leave me alone. I don't like studying, okay? This school is called Miniature Garden. One of the reasons for that is that it literally looks like one, surrounded by a huge forest. Another reason is because it is a pretty insular place. It has a rather unique feel about it, and most people that enroll tend to be on the eccentric side. And so our unique school had a unique festival of its own, one that was planned for tomorrow. It consisted of listening to the principal drone on for half an hour, and then a few activities akin to normal school festival, and that was all, pretty much. I've been to the cultural festivals of other schools, but they were nothing like ours. I liked the part that there'd be no classes on that day, but otherwise, there was little to look forward to, at least for someone like me.
隣のクラス演劇やるらしいよ。
A play.
演目がね、ラプンツェルなんだけど。
Really, Rapunzel? Aw, fuck. Couldn't they do something more, you know? Fucking Lion King. Lion King is awesome.
普通のじゃつまらないから、オリジナルの要素を入れた改編ものなんだって。
Oh. What was this Rapunzel again? The tale about long hair or whatever? That's the one that got, like, you know, locked up in the high tower, right? High castle thingy. And then she let her hair down so that the prince could climb up on the hair? Something like that?
髪長いやつって。合ってるけど。
So what did they tweak? Did they give her a haircut?
詳しい内容は私も知らないんだけどね。お姫様がヤンキーなんだって。
Really? Into a non-conform? What? What does that even mean?
ねえ、見に行こうね。
I can't say I'm too interested.
行こうね。
A wet blanket? I'm not interested.
行こうね。
Seems like I don't have a choice. If a girl is this insistent, you have no choice, okay? This didn't seem like it'd end until I acquiesced. Yeah, whatever. I can go.
ありがとう。これでたい焼きおごってもらえるよ。
That's why you were doing it, so I can treat you to food? What? That was your scheme all along, huh?
いやー、持つべきものは幼馴染だね。
Damn you, Ayana, taking advantage of me. Oh, I'm gonna get back at you one of these days. Just you wait.
かかってこい。
A bell rang, interrupting our insipid conversation. Homeroom was over, and so the students all rose like a wave. But when I was about to stand up, Ayana approached my desk.
安成、私残って他の作業手伝うから、帰るなら帰っちゃっていいよ。
What? Why? No, I want to go home together with you, Ayana. I'm lost without you. Okay. And with that, Ayana returned to the students that still seemed to be busy with whatever they were doing. I didn't know whether I should describe her as assiduous, or just too kind for her own good. I stood up.
じゃあ安成、今日は俺とご一緒しますか。
Oh shit. Itsuki, who had been listening to our conversation, approached me. I don't know, this guy comes across a little bit creepy, like he just suddenly pops up out of nowhere. Aren't you part of the committee? Don't you need to stay behind?
何食わぬ顔で帰ろうと思ってたんだけどやっぱ
That would be something that I would try as well. That's what you get for forcing all that labor on unsuspecting people. No way I'm letting you have it easy.
器の小さい男はモテないぜ。
You don't seem to be too popular yourself.
あ、俺器大きく見える？
I don't see any girls around you. Not really. I guess I was a bit off with that.
Yasunari は正直者だな。
I like to tell it how it is, you know? After exchanging a few words with the guy, I finally left the classroom. It had pretty much become an established habit for me and Ayane to go home together. Most of the students of the school live in a dormitory. Neither Ayana nor I attended any clubs, or our dormitories were together toward the same direction, so naturally we'd end up on the same road together, whether we liked it or not. Back in elementary school, I once ignored her and went home with a group of friends instead. She didn't speak to me for a week. Oh god. She seems like the type that would hold grudges for sure. It wasn't like she'd pull something like that again at this age, but, well, old habits die hard. Now that I thought about it, I remembered her being terrified of Japanese dolls. Yet it seemed like the 7 mysteries nonsense of our school was somehow to her liking. I wonder when it was that she got into the occult. Oh no, is she into the occult stuff? Why is that such a big thing in just Japan in general? Like, from some of the animes and visual novels, other sort of, you know, Japanese entertainment, whatever. Especially like a lot of in high school, some types of, it's kind of a thing there, the occult. For a certain group of teenagers in that period, a lot of them sort of seem to be drawn towards the occult. Why? I don't know, maybe it's just a thing of the unknown, you know? 7 mysteries, huh? I said all that to Ayana, but I was actually a bit curious about them myself. I didn't believe in them, of course, but I had a hard time putting them out of my mind now. I mean, they might have just been baseless rumors right now, but there was something that must have caused them, and that's what I found interesting. Dying in an accident after the miniature festival, huh? That sounded more like a curse than a mystery. I had to admit that the atmosphere was a bit peculiar, but the facilities in the inner yard were pretty well kept, all things considered. I randomly glanced towards the inner yard to see an unfamiliar student standing there, at the edge of the fountain. Whoa. Oh, who is that? The first thing that struck me were the long locks of silver hair, dancing in the wind. I couldn't quite make out her face from this distance, but I immediately felt she was beautiful, That beauty can be seen from a mile away. I wondered what she was doing over there all alone. And what year was she? If she was in my year, I would have definitely noticed her before. As I was thinking that, the girl's face suddenly turned to me, she noticed I was staring at her. Quickly, look away, look away! Our eyes met, without a doubt. How did she notice? There was quite a distance between us. She continued gazing at me. Girls have like a sixth sense for that, okay? They know when a guy is staring at them. And for some reason, I couldn't bring myself to look away either. Okay, I like this guy's jib, okay? He's like, you know what? Yeah, you caught me looking, well guess what? I'm gonna keep on looking. I would immediately avert my eyes and just be like, no, girl, I wasn't looking at you, blah, 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 you know? I'd be shy, I'd be afraid. This guy's like, you know what? Okay, you caught me looking, so what? However, eventually, she broke our gaze and continued to just absent-mindedly stand there. A pretty mysterious girl, if I ever saw one. As curious as I was, I had nothing to do but to continue walking. She kinda reminded me, just like sort of her hair, of, well, I forgot the name of the girl, but the girl in Eden. Oh man, that's a heartbreaking story. Before leaving the school, I tried glancing at the inner yard again, but she was no longer anywhere in sight. What was that?
Yasunari!
Yana? A voice stopped me as I was on my way back from buying a night snack at the nearby convenience store. Huh? Are you only just going home now?
そうだよ。これで明日の学園祭もバッチリ。
So late? I envy your energy. I stuck one of the snacks I bought out of my assiduous childhood friend, Don't you want one? I'm sharing with you. A reward for working so hard.
え、いいの？やったー、ありがとう。
That was quite a warm reaction for something that insignificant. No wonder she had many friends. She appreciates the little things in life, you know? Ayane happily stuffed my present into her bag. And with that, we began walking down the faintly illuminated evening road.
ねえ、安成。
Hmm?
七不思議のお話あるじゃない？
You sure love talking about them, huh?
いいから。もし、明日本当にそれが起きたとして、
Uh-oh.
その被害者が私だったら、どうする？
Oh man. What would I do? I don't know. I tried to find out the truth, I guess? I tried imagining finding Ayana's body lying in the gutter the day after tomorrow. I mean, obviously I'd be devastated, right? She's my childhood friend. Of course I don't want her to die. I wonder how she'd look. Like, what if she had her limbs cut off? Or her insides gouged out or something? I've seen those artistic or whatever killers do all sorts of crazy shit on the TV.
安成、ひどい想像してるでしょう。
I didn't worry. It's not anything bad, okay? I certainly didn't think of necrophilia. What? You yourself asked me the question.
別に死に方を想像してくれなんて頼んでないよ。単純にどう思うかなって聞きたかっただけ。
Well, I wouldn't feel good about it. That's for sure. Of course, we're not gonna think, yes, the bitch has finally died. I mean, a person I've spent most of my life with will leave this world in such a fucked up way and all.
そしたら安成、その七不思議の謎、解明してくれる？
I think so, yeah. If a friend of mine or just a person that's close to me would presumably have died due to this 7 mysteries of the school, I would try to uncover it. Huh?
だって大事な幼馴染が死ぬんだよ。普通は何があったのか調べない？
Yeah, I think so. For me, at least. I think that's a job for the police, but can you really count on the police? Can you really count on the police?
もうロマンがない。
I don't want to have too much passion for stuff like that.
もし被害者が安成だったら、私は自分も調べるよ。
You'd avenge my death?
トリックを暴きたいもん。
Intellectual curiosity has more of an effect on you, I see. I ended up answering half-jokingly to Ayana, but if something like that really happened, I too would probably be taken over by intellectual curiosity.
でも、本当になんでこんな物騒な噂が流れ出したんだろうね。先輩にも決定的なこと知ってる人いないし。
I mean, maybe only people who are into the occult know about it? That's just how rumors are.
でも、火のないところにって言うよ。
Yeah, whatever. I'm pretty sure some crazy dude just made it all up. Yeah, and he was blowing smoke up people's ass. Before I knew it, we were almost at the entrance to the dorms. There were separated buildings for boys and girls, of course. As I was about to say my goodbyes, I suddenly remembered a girl in the inner yard. Hey, have you seen a girl with long silver hair in our school?
長い金髪？私は知らないかな。
Really? Oh god. I see.
どうして？
I saw her kinda just standing in the inner yard today.
それは他の学年の子なら見たことない子なんてたくさんいるよ。
Yeah, but we could tell. We could tell that this was a special student just from the CG image alone. If it was just a normal student, regular student, they would not get their own CG image, okay? This is a special student. Yeah, I guess so. But I felt she was somehow different.
同学年っぽかったってこと？
No, not that. I don't know how to put it. But it was like I felt an aura about her or something.
確かに長い銀髪なら目立ちそうだよね。
Yeah, but an aura?
探してみようかな。
What? You got curious too?
気になる。
Of course, she's like, oh, a girl that has caught Yasu's eye? I gotta check that girl out myself. I see. So that's what jealousy looks like, huh?
別に安成が他の子に取られちゃうとか思ってないんだからね。
Are they dating or something? Like jealousy? Taken by another girl? That kind of implies that he's already taken by perhaps her? You did your best.
この手の振りは勘弁願いたいです、師匠。
I finally said my goodbyes to Ayana, who was still flushed from accidentally digging her own grave. I liked her for always being there to go along with trivial small talk. In any case, it didn't seem like even she knew who that silver-haired girl was. I totally failed to explain it properly, but rather than standing out, she just had this mysterious air about her. So what? It's not like it was really my business in any manner of speaking. Maybe I tried writing an SMS to one of my friends among the underclassmen. It wasn't really my business, but we're still gonna do it. And so came the day of the miniature festival. First thing in the morning, all students had to assemble in the gym and listen to the principal go on and on about what it means to be a functional member of society or whatever. Whatever that bullshit means. Then we'd spend a few hours participating in attractions prepared by our schoolmates and head home.
ミナティール祭って創立当初からあったわけじゃないんだよな。
Really? Itsuki suddenly addressed me on our way to the gym. Is that so?
そうらしいぜ。俺も準備会入って知ったんだけど。
Okay, interesting I guess. And why did they start? This ain't like a normal cultural festival.
うちの学校、学園長が昔一度変わってるだろ。それがきっかけみたいだけど。
So the new principal has started that tradition.
それに合わせて妙な七不思議ができてみたり、何か隠された事実でもあったりするのかね。
So you're saying it's all connected to that principal? Yeah, right.
安成はロマンがないな。男はロマンに生きた方がかっこいいぜ。
Do they? Do they really? I'm not so sure about Asana though. Or Ayana, I mean, goddammit. I'm still getting used to the new names, okay? That's always a struggle for me in the beginning. Ayane told me the same thing yesterday.
まあでも正味な話。明日どうなるかはちょっと気にならない？
About who the fuck is gonna die, or if anybody's gonna die? I guess. The gym was already packed with students as we entered. I tried looking for silver twintails among the many heads, but I couldn't find anyone like that. I wonder if she hadn't come yet, or she might not even be part of the school.
キョロキョロして。
It's no big deal. In the end, the underclassman friend told me that he knew of no such girl either. Have you ever seen a girl with long silver hair in the school?
長い銀髪？かわいい？
Yeah, I would say she was quite cute, sure. I couldn't see her face that well, but I think she was alright. The angle on which we saw her face, she looked pretty kawaii from that one.
俺の記憶には引っかからないな。
What about an ugly silver-haired girl? Any silver-haired girl?
いや、別に。
Then why did you ask if she was cute?
印象に残るレベルが違う。
I see. You're such a great guy. I mean, it's kind of... It depends, right? I almost said, like, you kind of tend to remember the cute girls more than the ugly ones, but In all honesty, the really ugly ones kinda stay with you as well, right? Because you're just like, oh, what the fuck is that? And that ugliness actually kinda sticks in your mind. It stays with you. Even though you don't want it to, it'll still stay with you. But I guess the cute ones, the girls that actually catch your eye, you were more likely to remember those than just the, I guess, average girls or whatever. He didn't know her either way, so I decided to end the conversation. It seemed almost as though no one in the school had seen her before. But she definitely was the kind to stand out from others. I tried looking around for her again, more carefully this time, but I couldn't find her until the end of the festival's opening ceremony. After that boring thing was finally over, we moved to our classrooms. We'd be opening our shop in about 15 minutes. What were you saying, Ayana? I met Ayane on the way to the classroom. Yeah, sure, I heard everything you said. Who knew he liked horse sashimi that much? God damn it. It was a gamble, but it didn't pay off. But it looks like he'd love horse sashimi. Don't you think? Yeah, horseradish. Still, I didn't know that the inner yard was built to commemorate the passing of the previous principal. She seemed tired. Ayane was always so serious. I just couldn't help poking fun at her. What? We can't eat lunches there? It turned out to be the hallowed ground, huh? It wasn't forbidden to enter or anything, but eating, or otherwise messing around in its vicinity was a no-go. And I saw that girl there yesterday. Maybe that whole mysterious aura of hers came from the fact she was standing in such a place, and not necessarily from herself. Did you find her? And what are your results? Oh, did you find her? God damn it. I see. Itsuki said he's never seen her either. Oh no, don't start that shit. Don't immediately just go like, oh, since nobody saw her, she must be a ghost. No, don't do that. Not yet. Not yet, okay? First, I'm still gonna stick with that she's a living, breathing human being before jumping to the conclusion that she might be a ghost. It was in the inner yard that I saw her too. Really? God damn it. I mean, if it's in the inner yard, it just became 1% more likely. That's what I'm saying. And I'm pretty sure I saw her in the flesh. That's to say, it wasn't an illusion of light or anything like that. I could swear I saw her. I'm pretty clear at that, yeah. It's not like she was half translucent or something like that. I could clearly see her. Her silver hair fluttering in the wind. Crimson eyes. Memory alone was enough to make me feel as though I was being sucked back into that mystifying atmosphere. That was the kind of scenery that girl was a part of. If she did, she's a smart girl, because that speech was useless. Yeah, she definitely had that lone wolf kind of air about her. But she's a lone wolf. Yeah, maybe. Oh, I want to introduce myself to her, make a move on her. Nothing in particular, I guess. But look, if you happen to see a guy, like, bowing to the sun on top of our roof, wouldn't you get curious? Right? It's so weird, it just stays with you. You can't help wondering what was up with that guy. I'm not that type of person, okay? I just can't leave it be and forget about it. I'm glad you do. I was curious what she was doing out there. Yeah, but above all, I wanted to make sure she existed at all. I felt as if I had run into something out of this world. Almost. I had to confirm whether that really happened, or if it was starting to get weird in the head. Maybe it could be the second. It was about time for the miniature festival to begin. All students, please assemble in your... The broadcast signaling that the festival is about to start in earnest burst forth from the speakers.
もうすぐだね。
Ooh, exciting, I guess, kinda. Yeah. Ayane seemed pretty excited about the whole thing.
約束だからね、たい焼き。
Yeah, sure, fucking Taiyaki. I didn't even feel like making fun of her about that anymore. Ayana!
はーい。
My phone buzzed just as Ayane disappeared into the corridor with one of the girls from our class. It seems like I got a message. Ooh, I'm popular! Who's texting me? In before it's just mom. Can you buy some vegetables on your way home for dinner? It was from the underclassman I asked about the girl yesterday. If you have time, could you come to the inner yard right now? Are you kidding me? That was all that was written. Huh. I answered, sure, and started for the inner yard.
あれ、Yasunari、どこか行くの？
I got business to take care of. Bye bye. I got called to the inner yard for a bit.
そっか。すぐ戻ってくるの？
I'm not sure. I left the classroom. The corridor was a bit more packed and noisy than usual. No doubt thanks to the festival. Man. I got to the inner yard as fast as I could and looked around for my friend. Where is he? Dude! But he was not here. Itsuki or something, right? What was his name? Or rather, there was not a single person here. Oh god, please don't start with the creepy shit already. Well, people usually didn't come here unless they had a special reason to, so I guess that made sense. It was a beautiful place and all, but it had this atmosphere that made it kinda hard to just stroll through. Not to mention, the morning speech was all about this place, and it being sacred and all, so I guess that made it even harder for others to randomly hang out here. I guess I should try mailing the guy and ask what's up. I took my phone out of my pocket, and in that moment, another broadcast burst from the speakers. I guess that was the signal that the festival was now on. The festival has begun. I recalled the 7 mysteries thing as I fiddled with my phone. The dead body of a student would be found the day after the miniature festival. Damn it. Yeah, a whole lot of sense that made. Stupid rumors. I'm pretty sure someone's gonna end up dead. I'm pretty sure someone's gonna die. Fuck. If anything, the girl yesterday was way more worthy of the title of one of the mysteries, as far as I was concerned. She's a mystery to me, that's alright. She was definitely standing right here in this place yesterday. I wonder if I'd be able to find her again today. Alright, finish with the mail. I guess I'll just chill out on the bench and wait for the— what the fuck was that? What the fuck was that? Hello?